setup. Come over here. We'll start the game. And of course, my mom picks this moment to start texting me. Alright, everything's good. It appears to be raining. Now, some of you might have noticed that I'm missing a tool. It's being upgraded. Because in order to finish this part up in here, the gold tool just won't cut it. So I gotta upgrade it. And it won't be ready until either Friday or Saturday. I don't know who puts Friday. Because if it's Saturday, I don't know if they're open on Saturday. Which would suck. Alright. Oh, I guess I could have gone in there. Oh, that's been happening a lot today. Nope. Alright. You know, to be honest, I have no idea what you use a eggplant for. I don't think I've ever used one before. Or had a recipe that called for one. I was going to use the barley. Well, apparently the sriracha goes for quite a bit. So we'll make more of it. Also, I wonder why they settled on 3. Why not, 10 or something? And yes, I need to find my coffee mugs. Because that is just a glass. Still works. Just not quite as effective. Oops. Large milk. I don't know why I'm doing an accent, but I like the Russian accent. Also like the Indian accent. I don't know why. Like the Madagascar one, the King Julian has. I don't know if I can do that one properly, but I like that one too. And I'm a firm believer, if you're going to make fun of people, you got to make fun of everybody. It's the same thing when you hate. If you're going to hate people, hate everyone. I mean, if you've ever met people, it's easy. And in hindsight, I should have put this way up there. Actually, I wonder if I can do that. Let's see if I can move that. I was kind of hoping I could get it up in this area, but... I mean, I can't put the silo beside the house. See, the advantage of having it here is that this is where all the hay is. Downside, you can't see past him. Sounds like wedding music. I don't know why. Okay, 8 o'clock. I wonder. Somebody wanted a fish. It's a big fish, and I can't pronounce it because it's a big long name. But it only comes out in the morning or in the evening, and I'm pretty sure it's only in the winter. And I don't know if I can catch it on the silver one. That's not it. Actually, I think I saw the river monster guy, Jeremy something. I can't remember his last name. I think I saw him catch one. Yeah, I couldn't tell you where though. Excellent, dude. Now, one of the downsides of the setup that I got set up is right now, if I wanted to take a drink, I gotta do it with my right hand because there's not enough room. I would be interested to see how Quickie Baby or Jingles has a setup, or just other streamers in general. But those are the two that I follow. I don't think Jingles streams. I know he edits videos and stuff. And I mean, I watch his videos every day that he puts one out. Same with Quickie Baby, even though I don't really play World of Tanks anymore. We definitely have different techniques because he is fairly intense, high energy type guy. And I am not. It's like my ex-girlfriend. The way she recharged was being in absolute chaos. So the 3 little kids and the noise and everything that goes with it. That's how she recharged. I recharge by doing nothing. In fact, that's a lot of guys. That's their favorite thing to do. Well, that and look at boobies, but Melvin the superhero. I love looking at boobies. Hey Melvin, what are your weaknesses? Cupcakes and porn. But not at the same time. You need a free hand. Hold on, I gotta do something here. I'll try it there. I wonder if that's more out of the way. Every game is different. I know with World of Warcraft, if I have the video box there, when I go into a group, nobody will be able to see anybody's name. And I don't think it matters in Satisfactory. Which I do want to play today, but I didn't realize the new Dune movie was out. So I'm going to go watch that this afternoon. I thoroughly enjoyed the first time. It was a little slow. But I mean, even the first half of the one that came out in the 80s was pretty slow. But you need that to build the story. And I've never read the books or anything like that. I mean, I can't read. I just don't really do it. But I really enjoyed it. I didn't see it in the theaters when I was a kid, but I did rent it. Way back when you could go to the store and hopefully the movie you wanted was in. Although, if I'm not mistaken, there's still one Blockbuster Video. Ooh, sweet. In the U.S. somewhere. Still renting movies. When I first moved in here, the washer and dryer were fairly new. But the washer's quiet, like it doesn't really make any noise. The dryer, on the other hand, plays like it's almost like a orchestra coming out of it when it's done, and it just doesn't stop. Like it'll do its 20 or 30-second dingling, and then every couple of minutes it does it again. It's like, yeah, I know it's empty. I'll get to it when I want to. Or not empty, finished. Empty. Hard to believe English is my first language. Or my only language. Always use the Bruce Willis quote from The Fifth Element. He's like, lady, I only speak two languages. English and bad English. What the hell is this? I don't seem to be winning here. This might be a sockeye. A really big one. Only steak. What the hell am I fighting? Jesus. This might be the fish I'm looking for. God damn it. Oh, God, that was close. Ah, it was so close. Hey, there it is. Oh my God. It's like 6 feet long. Now, who wanted that? Jim. The question is, do I give it to Jim or do I donate it? Because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's an offer fish. But this will help the town. It's assuming Jim is here. Nobody's texted me in like 2 days, and now everybody's texting me. Yep, these have all been donated. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Ouch. So, Friday, while I was working, there was a little bit of snow. Like it was snowing a little bit. And I went into this one job site and had to figure out how to get to where I was going. As I was walking back to the truck, I slipped and fell. I'm not sure how, but I landed with my knee and my elbow hitting the ground at the same time on the right side. I didn't really get hurt, like my knee is a little sore from where I landed, but my tricep on my right arm is, it's like I did a workout. It's still sore today, and today's Monday. She doesn't look that old. I think we should tell her the lake isn't this way. Time is it? 2:40. Now, I was able to clear the fire mine by using explosives, even with the gold pickaxe. But to go down there and just farm for osmium ore, it's going to require the upgrade. Thankfully, it doesn't require a lot of stuff, just the credits. I think it's 20,000 credits to upgrade it, which is more than I have right now. There we go. My bad. And everything seems to be going well. Stream-wise, anyway. I don't know if anybody's watching. You know, this fishing part reminds me of a fishing game on the original Nintendo. I think it was just called Bassmasters or something like that. Because this is what the fish look like. Except you had a boat. You drive around, you could see them with the fish finder. Kind of acted the same. Although in the original Nintendo, you only had two buttons. You had A and B. Money. Ooh. Has not been donated. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to where you're going, because I went to go to the museum one time and went back to the farm. Not a big deal, but it just takes time. Jeez. Oh, that's right. You want to save the cheese, because you can put it in a barrel. No, wait, that's a keg. You can't put it in a keg, but you can put it in an aging barrel when you finally get it. And that increases the sale value a lot. Like insane amounts. Definitely worth it. And like I said in one of my other videos, you know, fart around. Try putting things in things that you don't know. Like, you never know if it'll actually go in there or not unless you try it. I mean, that's one of the things that's kind of disappointing in real life. Like, when you go exploring in real life, and you get up to the top of a hill, and you're expecting to see something, but all you're going to see is more hills. Usually. There are exceptions to that. I mean, there's exceptions to everything. There's probably an exception to the exception. There's probably a name for that too, but sweet. 3,200, nice. So I now have enough to upgrade the barn. Although I can't remember what I need for it. So with this one, with the crafting bait, it's just easier to buy the bait. You go to the fishing shack and you can buy, you know, a couple hundred. And it doesn't take up a slot because you put it here and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I really hope the scythe is ready. Yeah, let's go this way. Oops. No, it's dragon fruit. Now, once you get the aging barrel, you can take these and turn them into wine or other various things. What am I doing? Wait, how much? 260. Even that sounds pretty good. Speaking of that, yeah. Oh, I need that glass. I'm not really sure how the batteries work in this game because it's like you just put it down and it makes batteries. Don't need anything, they just pop up. Now, I only need one. It doesn't take very long. So we're just going to stand here like a bump. But while we're doing that, we're going to do this. So that I can do... No. I don't want to do it there. I need to find the maple tree. I think I left one here. I don't know what tree that is. Shh, it's a tucky. Alright. This one up here is going to do until I get a little orchard going. Now, if you put it on a maple tree, it'll give you maple syrup. And that sells for a bit. Ah, there it is. Put it there, hopefully out of the way. And it just, you don't have to do anything. And like everything else, it makes 3. Nope, no cutscene. I had one of these days where I was just wandering around and I triggered like 4 or 5 cutscenes. But just go into houses, you know, wander around, try to do stuff. Oh, okay. So eventually this will start pumping water. Best not to impose. It's not 9 o'clock, so everybody's closed up. Saturday when I finally got done work, I went to the pub across the street, literally across the street. And I had 2 pints. Now, I don't drink that much anymore. But let's just say I'm glad I live across the street. I mean, I remember going to the States when I was in my 20s. And there was 5 or 6 truckers that I was drinking with. And I drank them under the table. I was sicker as a dog the next day, but it was definitely one of the most interesting nights I've had. I got to explore Portland. In taxi cabs and went to some really strange bars. One of the coolest ones we went to was a jazz club. I'd never been to one of those before. It was freaking awesome. It was also packed. And I had to go, I don't know if this was the way you were supposed to do it, but I had to use the washroom, and I actually had to cut through the band while they were playing to get to the washroom. Of course, I was really drunk. I might have just gone the wrong way. But nobody seemed to care. It's like, oh yeah, go ahead. No, I'm assuming they have plans for this somewhere down the line. Because, I mean, this is way too elaborate to just leave. Oh, that's just her house. I was listening to a comedian talking about being hungover, and he's like, they need a menu for hangovers with either just pictures or, you know, when you're trying to, oh, that's interesting. When you're hungover and you can't make sentences. He was talking about, you know, the just making up words and having them understand it. Give me some ham dancers. It's like, I don't know what that is. I hope they'll understand. Figure it out. I think that was Matt Broniger. Or Broniger. Something like that. There's also another comedian. I think her name is Lisa Lampanelli. No. It was... Shit, I can't remember her name. She's definitely Italian. Or Sicilian or something like that, but... She said, you know, you don't have to write funny. All you gotta do is write it down when you find it. So she's like... It's funny every day. All you got to do is find it. You know, you'll watch people. I mean, now you can watch people on their phones walk into walls and doors and shit like that. Especially at the mall. It's funny as hell to watch. Yeah. Moo my ass. When I was I used to work for a company called Spud. We delivered organic food to people's houses. Oh, cow, you are so in the way. And one of the places that I delivered to was either weekly or every other week. It was a farm. I'm going to have to save this for a couple minutes. And, oh crap, yeah, there it is. Jesus. Oh, now you move. That's right, I moved that. Oh, nope, he does. No wonder. Nope. Alright, need more stone. Well, crap, that means my tool is not going to be ready until tomorrow, which is a problem. Although they might be open on Saturday. Oh, it's full. Alright. Didn't I get a pumpkin? Easy enough to do, I just gotta find Leah. And I don't know where she goes. She just kind of wanders around. There's a stranger over there? She be at the beach. I forgot what I was talking about. People watching. I don't remember. Oh, she was at the beach. Where did she go? Oh, wait, what? She is. It's just here. I saw a picture of the miniature German Shepherd, and I mean, It was probably one of the cutest things you'll ever see. That was one of those cool story bro moments. Let's go see it on. Let's go see what's going on here. Because I unlocked it, but I really haven't been back. Now this looks like a job board, so eventually... Is that the king? Yeah, that's not how most people do it. Now, I can't enter these yet. They're open. I wonder what the hell you buy. For tattoos. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything that I can do down here. This is the only door I can go in. And even then, not a lot I can do. Talk to the old sea witch. Who looks a lot like Ursula. Ursula is sea witch from The Little Mermaid. And since I don't have the tool to allow me to clear anything, the only thing I can do here is leave. Actually, I should have gone here. Sometimes when you walk in here, if you're romancing somebody here, you'll get cutscenes. Definitely a dad that's part of the programming crew. Who's this putz? And sometimes you'll get cutscenes just kind of randomly, and I know you can look them up on Google and find out exactly where they are. I like wandering into them, you know, a bit of the unknown. house is this? Oh. Nurse. Hello, nurse. Ta-dum. Eddie's. And it looks like they have plans for a library too, because this is empty. It's got different sections, so it's something that's going to happen later on. So, I mean, at least they have plans for stuff. And, I mean, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how long it takes to do that stuff, so. Alright. Excuse me. I got up this morning and realized I didn't have any breakfast food. I did have pizza bites, so that was breakfast. Not the best breakfast, but I mean, compared to bacon and eggs and hash browns and stuff like that, not the best breakfast. I was even in the I don't want to say the egg section, the dairy section, I guess, yesterday at Walmart, and completely forgot to buy any. Because I didn't actually find what I was looking for, or one of the things that I was looking for yesterday. Now, once I get the auto chest, which is one of these things. Yeah, this one here. I can automate all of this stuff eventually. It takes a little bit of time, but it's possible. Put it in a shed, and all you gotta do is drop stuff in, because you can make an entire line. Like, you could have auto chests all the way up here, and it just works like a conveyor belt. You put the stuff in at the bottom, it goes up to where it needs to go, and you're good. And I completely forgot to upgrade the barn. Damn it. Well, I got the money now, so. And there are times you get cutscenes as soon as you walk out of the house. So. Oops. Probably telling me about a festival. How did I plant these things? This is the only soundtrack in this game that I don't really care for. Because it kind of sounds like this was the first one that they made. And they didn't know what direction they were going to go with it. Alright. Well, that was the wrong button. Really gotta get those auto feeders. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Big stretch. Alright. So I got a little bit of time before the blacksmith opens. So I'll go do some farming. And since I need bronze, we're going to bronze mine. Oops. So one of the things I've noticed that is happening to me now that I'm getting older, and I mean, I played video games since they came out, since I was able to reach over the console, reach the controls at the arcade. And when I was young, I used to do this, and then I stopped. But I have a super mega baseball game. Yeah, it's weird, but it's a pretty decent baseball game. But I've noticed when I'm batting, for some reason, I actually jerk when I go to swing. I have no idea why. Maybe it's different on the PlayStation, but yeah, on the computer for some reason I have no idea. And I mean, I've played baseball pretty much my entire life. There's only been a few years where I didn't, and that's just because I didn't have a team as an adult. Oh, crap, what time is it? 9? I'm Jessica Poopski. So I have a reinstalled Monster Hunter World, but I tried playing it on the actual, like with the keyboard and mouse, and I could not figure it out. And I have an Xbox controller set up for the computer, but I have to find it. And thankfully, they are open. Good. It also gives me 2 spots for enchantment. So we shall go do that. Now, once an item is in your global inventory, I was going to say infantry, you can use it. Doesn't matter if it's in a certain box or anything like that. So, oh, that seems weird. Seriously? Now this is where you can get creative. So you need 100. Right now I'm at 105, so that's pretty good. Extra drop. So it'll tell you the value. There we go. 40%. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Sweet. Okay. I think that went very well. So we'll go back, drop off all the gems and things needed for the enchantment. I'll head back into the water. We'll clear the inventory too. Mostly. I had a vortex thing, I just don't remember where I put it. Apparently not. Hmm. Unless I sold it. I don't use them that much. Now, even with the Osseum upgrade, it still takes more than one swing sometimes. Oh, I so got you. That's probably one of the harder things to grab. So what I did is once I got enough with the net, I made the trap. Just put it where they are, and so much easier. Oh yeah, that's great. This is retreating, but I'm still blocked. Oh, okay. There's a couple below me. I have no idea where that went. Lovely. Oh. So, as you get further and further along, the power trail, I guess, gets longer and longer. Just quite annoying. Okay, that one's good. Come over here and clear this one. Giant isopod. Sweet. Always nice when they run into you. Although I feel if you ran into a giant isopod, it would not go well for you. Which one do I clear now? those two are cleared. This one's about to be cleared. Bonus. The only thing that could have been in its way, and it runs right into it. Seem to have gotten an email. And I know exactly which company that is. Because it didn't come up on my phone, which means it's an iCloud thing. So it's a survey company called Maro Voice. Or Maro Voice. Most of the time it's what I use to go see movies. Because you do the survey, you get points. You get enough points, you can turn it in. And for rewards, it's usually, well, it's a gift card. But they have $25 Cineplex cards. And I like Cineplex, so. Back when I first started, they actually give away Cineplex movie passes, which was really nice. It was a little more of a pain. Like, you could go see movies in D-Box and IMAX, but you just had to pay whatever the different one was, because they were just general admission tickets. So, but, I mean, going to see a D-Box movie for $6 is still better than, $25. But now it's just a $25 or a $50 gift card, depending on how many points you have. I remember when I was with my ex, she has 3 little kids, and we took them to go see Frozen 2. And I think the tickets were, well, they would have been $110 or something like that for the 5 of us. But I had enough gift cards that it didn't cost anything. Except for the popcorn, which I think was still close to $50. And then the kids, because they were still pretty young at the time, it was just watching them interact with the movie. God, it was funny. The son, because it was in 3D, he had his 3D glasses on upside down. 0 fucks given, which is pretty funny. He actually sat and watched the whole thing, though, so that was kind of cool. It looks like an isopod, or a... Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, so that's okay. So there's still quite a few of these to clear out. I can wait. I still gotta finish laundry. Oh, that felt weird. No, none of these are offerings, right? No. That's offering, yeah. this king scallop. Sweet. Didn't even realize I had picked one of those up. I think there's one more in that group, and then that'll be done. Is it here? Yeah. I just need the Eastern oyster. Oh, say that fast. But once winter hits, I should be able to clear it off fairly quickly. And that'll unlock the greenhouse, which basically means you can take all of, well, what I usually do with it, put all the trees in there, because otherwise they don't grow all year round when they're out on the farm. Like these ones here won't do anything in the winter. Now, what I learned is best to do is all these things that you pick up from the ocean, you dehydrate them, and they're worth more. Ooh, osmium salt. That sounded weird. I'm not sure I can get there in 10 minutes. Oh, it's Saturday. They close at like 2 o'clock. Never mind. Is rather annoying to have to deal with. Okay, this place isn't open today, but it is tomorrow. And, it's just annoying. Oops. All right. So, I'm gonna go in here, go to bed, see what happens. And then I am gonna call it quits for a little while. I don't know what will happen the rest of the day. Because every time I say I'll be back, I don't come back. So. But anyway, thanks for watching.